Hey everyone, welcome to this week's IMS video. This video is not necessarily going to be a how-to, but it's going to be more of an educational moment and talking to you about a type of cybersecurity attack known as cybersquatting. Now, what is cybersquatting? That is when basically the attacker takes a website or the domain of the website and slightly tweaks it for something that you're normally used to going to. May that be like a Google, Microsoft, LinkedIn, and changes it just ever so slightly. And what do I mean by that? So if we take a look here on my desktop here, I have just a quick search popped up. I have google.com versus google.com. And obviously this one's pretty easy because we're seeing them just, side by side next to each other, is that these two O's have been replaced with zeros. Now, why is that such a potential, scary thing? Well, while we all trust and love google.com, if I accidentally were to click on a link and go to google.com, it could potentially even look almost identical, and that's normally what these attacks will do, is they will make the website look identical to the one that you're going to. So then when you attempt to log in or start doing research or putting in data, all that's actually doing is siphoning the data and going to the attacker, and then maybe they're just putting up some random pictures or something on there, so it makes it feel like that site is being interactive. Can be a very, very scary threat in that regards to that you just gave your credentials to potentially your bank, to Google, to Amazon, and then that attacker can kind of start doing what they need to do with them. Now, where do we run into this at? 9 times out of 10, I see this in phishing, where someone sends you an email, and then you're looking at the link, and it, you just our brain in that heat of the moment, focused on work, busy, got hundreds of emails you're trying to go through. Registering one O to a 0 is very, very hard to do in that moment. So we click on that link and we start going through the website, and then at that point we've been potentially compromised. So that's one I see it in. Sometimes just doing a Google search itself, I will notice if you scroll down, Google, Microsoft, all these web engines, attackers can just purchase ads and have them thrown up on top because they're paying for it, and they are malicious links. Google and Microsoft do their best to try and knock them down as soon as possible, but depending on when you make that search and at that time, you might fall victim to that. So things to look out for and how to protect yourself if you're doing the web search type of thing. Always go through and try and validate the URL here to see if it is actually where it's saying it's going to. And then I also always recommend to never click on the first one. Go scroll down a little bit and try and find one that doesn't show the ad or anything like that. So a really good example for that, if we go to google.com or like Amazon, normally if there's an attack on this one, I will see Amazon.com up here with an ad, but again, here I can validate that URL looks correct. So that's kind of how to do it when you're doing that searching. In a mail aspect, if you got an email, what you can always do is hover over the link. And so I'll just pull up an email here real quick. Give me 1 second. It's one here from just a random person. Normally, if there's a link or anything embedded into the agenda, you can actually hover over that link, and then you're actually able to see exactly where it's going to. So here, this is our protection filters kind of blocking it. But in a normal link, you'd be able to actually see exactly where that's going to. So we'd be able to make that minute change of 10 to 10. So that's the way to kind of look at it inside of emails. Other things that you can do to kind of help protect not only yourself but your clients, say like imsnetworking.com. Some people will purchase the other domains to kind of help protect that. So other way to kind of do that cyber squat, instead of being .com, it's a .net or .info or .ai. So what some businesses have gone to do is purchased all those. I purchased .net, I purchased .ai. IMS Networking, maybe they make that I into a 1 or our O into a 0. Maybe I purchased those domains as well. That way they're locked tight and no one can actually potentially use those as an attack vector to our clients or try and trick one of our employees. So that's kind of it on this video. Like I said, I've just kind of noticing this a lot lately, and it's been popping up as some topics on there. So I wanted to kind of take this moment and educate everyone on it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always put them down in the chat or email us at info@imsnetworking.com. And if there's a security topic or any other sort of hardware, cybersecurity topic that you would like us to discuss, put it down in the comments below, and I will try and make that into a video for next week. All right, thank you everyone, and I hope you have a great day now. Take care. Bye.